Hey everyone, it's me, Mariah. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm in my bathroom, so if the sound's a little weird, that's why. I'm going to be showing you guys how I clean my makeup brushes. Not only if you're a makeup artist, but all of you people at home that use makeup brushes, your personal brushes also need to be cleaned. I've had a few people ask me, how do I clean my makeup brushes? So today I'm going to show you how. It is actually very, very simple. You need one product, baby shampoo. I'm going to start with my bigger, fluffier brushes. I really don't know why, but I just kind of have a system. So I'm just gonna tell you how I do it, and you can take what you want from this video, do it exactly like me or kind of like me. I'm just very OCD, so I'm gonna tell you exactly how I do it. I start by taking some of my fluffier brushes and I just turn my water on and I grab my baby shampoo, put a little bit in my hand. Depending on how big the brushes are and how much product is on the brushes, you might need more shampoo. But you just put some shampoo in the palm of my hand, and then I simply take my brushes and I gently wet them, and then I go ahead and run them in the palm of my hand where my shampoo is in circular motions. And I continue to do this until I feel like the brushes have completely been washed all the way through. Sometimes I add a little bit more shampoo if I feel that they still have product in them, depending on how much you have, how much product you have on your brushes. If you have gone, months, weeks without washing your brushes, you're probably gonna need more shampoo and do like 2 to 3 washes on the brushes. But if you wash them pretty regularly, then you shouldn't need much, just a little bit one time in your hand and you're good to go. Once I clean them through, I make sure that there's no extra shampoo in them, because you definitely want to make sure that all the shampoo is out. Otherwise, you are going to have soapy brushes, and you don't want that, because then when you go to put your makeup on, you're gonna have soap in your brushes. I just shake out the excess water, and then I run my fingers through the bristles just to make sure that there's no soap. You will be able to tell. You'll either feel it, see it, or you can even hear the sound of it. If you hear something in there, that's definitely some more shampoo, and you want to go back and make sure that you rinse them out thoroughly. Depending on how big the brushes are, the bigger the brushes, obviously the less, but I grab as many as I can handle in my hand. And like I said, I like to clean certain brushes together. So the bigger, fluffier brushes, the ones that I use powder for, I'll clean those together. And then I move on to my foundation brushes. These I usually 2 to 3. I don't like to use too much with my foundation brushes, just because these brushes have a lot of product in them. Foundation, it soaks up most of the product compared to like powders and things like that. This one you might have to clean 2 to 3 times depending on how much product is left in the brushes. Also, if I find that the brushes have a lot of product, or the brushes need a little extra help to get the product out, I like to use this Sigma finger brush cleaner. I don't know what the proper term for this is, but they have brush mats and all kinds of things out there. I personally don't like them, but I know a lot of people that do use brush mats. I have way too many brushes to really do that, and I find that I get more control when I use the palm of my hand, because I can see the product coming out and I can feel it, and knowing that my brushes are clean. So me personally, I like to use my hands. This one is kind of cool because you just put it on the edge of your fingers and you don't have to worry about it. You just kind of keep washing in the palm of your hand. After I've finished cleaning my foundation brushes, next I usually move on to my concealer brushes. And these, same thing, there's no special way, just grab however many you can handle. The reason I say that is because if you go one by one and you have as many brushes as I do, then you're gonna be here forever. So I try and grab as many as I can to get this knocked out, especially being that I have to clean my brushes a lot of times, like every day or every other day, every 3 days, depending on how many clients that I have. But especially on weekends, I'm cleaning my brushes every single night. And for all you makeup artists out there that are watching my video, if you have clients in back-to-back in the same day, you still want to make sure that you're cleaning your brushes, even though you can't physically wash them because they will be wet and they don't have time to dry. I have this Cinema Secrets brush cleaner that I use, and it's my favorite. I have this small spray bottle that I bought at, I don't know, CVS, dollar store, and I just fill it up with this stuff. Speaking of, I actually need some, so I'm gonna refill it now. But yeah, this stuff's great because it cleans your brushes, sanitizes it. Let me do this over the sink before I make a mess. This allows you to clean them quick and ready to use right after. I get people that tell me all the time they love the smell of my brushes after I clean them with this stuff. It smells good, fast drying, and it cleans the brushes like thoroughly. If you notice, as I'm washing my brushes, the only thing on my brush that gets wet is the bristles on the brush, maybe a little bit of the ferrule. I don't know how to really say that term, but it's pretty much the metal piece that connects the bristles with the handle. Next, I like to use all of my blending brushes. I am a blending brush freak, so I have a lot of them and I can clean them together because they are pretty similar in size and they just, the shape, everything, I find that when you clean brushes that are similar together, it just makes it run in your hand a lot easier and a lot quicker. Then once I'm finished with my powder brushes or eyeshadow blending brushes, I will finish with all the other brushes that are very small, fine-tuned, angled brushes, lip brushes. I'll finish with these just because, as I said, I like to keep the smaller ones together. These are more stiff and firm and they're quick to wash, so I can grab like probably 10 to 15 of these brushes in one hand and I will clean them all together. There's usually less product on these and like I said, they clean faster. And my goal is to clean my makeup brushes as fast as possible. My beauty blender, I also clean with my baby shampoo as well. This is pretty simple. I saved this one for last. And I just put the shampoo directly on and squeeze out all the product. You will be able to see this as you clean it and squeeze the water out. Keep rinsing it. You'll notice when all of the product is out. Also make sure that all of the soap is out before you put it to dry, because if not, then you will have a soapy beauty blender. This has actually happened to me before, and thank God it wasn't when I was using it on a client, but using it on myself, I could actually hear the soap as I put it on my face. So yes, you do want to make sure that all the soap is off of your brushes and your beauty blender. And that's it. It's as simple as that. Now I just let my brushes dry overnight and then I can use them again tomorrow. As far as how often you should be washing your brushes, it all depends on your personal use. If you are a makeup artist, you should be washing your brushes every time after every use. But if they are your personal brushes, you can, it's totally up to you as often as you wash your brushes. I would say it depends on how often you use your brushes. So if you're using your brushes every day, I would say you need to be cleaning your brushes once a week. But if you're one of those people that doesn't really wear a lot of makeup, here and there, maybe once a month would be sufficient for you, or once every 2 weeks. You want to clean your brushes because every time you put them on your face, you are contaminating your brush and you're putting it back into your product, whether it be an eyeshadow, powder, or if you're putting it direct on your face and then blending it out like a foundation. Every time you use that, bacteria gets onto your brushes, and the longer you let it sit, the longer it builds up, and you're spreading and contaminating your face and your makeup products. So the more often you clean them, the less chance you have of contaminating your makeup and also causing your face to break out. I highly recommend that you do get in the habit of washing your brushes because it is very important. That is it. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. I know it's It was pretty simple and very straightforward, boring maybe. I don't know, let me know what you guys thought of it. I just thought it would be very helpful because I have had so many people ask me, how do I wash my brushes? What do I use? So now you know, I just use baby shampoo and that's it. So there's no excuses as to why you can't wash your brushes as well. Thank you guys as always for watching. Let me know your feedback and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next week. Mwah!